Fun fact about the Russian language, the SH in the GSH-18 is one letter, pronounced sh, and you can even see those two letters on the side of the gun, G and sh.
Okay. GSH-18, men by 18. I'll...
Hello my friends and welcome back to the Radius. Today we learn a little Russian and find out more about Bolotky Village in the UNPSC. Hope you enjoy.
Okay. Man, it's dark. Oh boy. Okay. Ouch. Okay. There we are.
A brighter future that never got built. Marshes. It's bureaucracy. Hey, what's that smell on the second floor?
Oh, you know what? We're getting out of here. Okay. We're swapping out guns. Come on. Jesus, man. Okay. Yeah, we're not going in there. We'll come back. Oh, fuck. You're a big guy. Okay. Should we go in there? No, not yet. Okay. Yes, there you are. Yes, okay. First long gun. I didn't drop a mag, did I? Yeah. Oh. Come here, come here. Okay. Objective. Aerial reconnaissance. Filming the scene. Fly around the estimated disaster zone along the route Krasnoznamnoye-Petrorsk, Olympiysk Quarry, Yasnaya Polyana. The flight must be finished within 50 minutes. Report the findings to Senior Lieutenant Shivanits. Okay. You're late, guys. Vanno is completely and utterly devoid of life, yet everything is up and running. Even the automated market works. I'm just not sure who's stocking the damn thing. There's a room with the computer still giving out mission briefings, although I'm not sure who's still giving a shit out of all this. Okay. Bummer. In the PC VR game, that one is holding a fire. Alright. Dima, I finally agreed to share Kosia's vodka. Big mistake. The only thing I remember is that we started doing shots after dinner. I think we were in the shack up in the swamps. Anyway, after that, total blackout. I'm going to find some gear and pick up the trail to get my gun back. If I get there, I'll stick a note under the table. Oh god. Okay. Duck. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, now we are just gonna head back home. I think we've pushed our luck enough for today. Okay. That's cool. Like a 90s album cover. Okay. You know what? We're gonna need you shortly.
One of my favorite things about the Russian language is that in the vast majority of cases, the letters of the alphabet are pronounced exactly as you see them. You don't need to remember all the weird combinations of letters like in English. If you know the alphabet, you can pronounce most words. So I'm going to teach you a little Russian here. Here on our new gun, the first fire select setting is автоматический, the root word being автомат. And you already know all of these letters. They're all the same in English, except the B is pronounced V, автомат. The second setting is одиночный, the root word being один. Oh, you know. The second letter, which looks like a house, is the letter D. The backwards N is pronounced E, and the letter that looks like a capital H is the N. Один, which means one, as in single shot. The third setting being приостановка. The first letter that looks like a staple is the letter P, and the second letter, which looks like a P, is pronounced R. It translates to pause. That's the safety.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back up in here. We're gonna clean this area out. I think we're gonna go up and around that way. Blue radius. Okay, let's do that.
It's getting lonely here since you've gone, dear. The kids left for the city. Our place got too empty and sad. Do you remember how we stayed in Yalta for the holidays? Oh, those were the days.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the sniper by the toe.
Well, I got him last time. Hopefully he didn't respond. Okay. And like I said, I hate aiming down sights with this boy, so we're going to be shooting from the hip exclusively. Okay. That was very lucky. Give me it. Well, we got a full set of Glock 17 mags if we want to use that one. Jesus Christ, man. From what I recall, there's a little girl, a woman, a man, and an old lady, maybe their mother. I have to examine them a bit. And then when I tried to touch the man's shoulder, it just floated forward in the air. Weird stuff. Well, anyways, I decided to head down the road since I was now on that way after all. Yeah, you get used to that.
If it seems like there's a lot of cuts here, it's because I spent a lot of time searching for a cassette tape in this area. It's usually on a windowsill on the second floor, but I couldn't find it for the life of me. It's pretty important to the plot, so I will find it online and edit it into this video later.
Hello, Squirrel God. Alright, what's over here? Hey, I like that, okay. Hell yeah. Okay, what's up, Katya?
Beautiful, isn't it? At least it used to be. You can see everything from up here. Not that I ever climbed it myself, but I imagined what it would be like. The vertigo, the awe. There were some boys I knew who claimed to have made the climb. I almost believed them. But they kept arguing about particulars. How far out they could see and what. Now there's nothing to see. Were you from around here? Was Pechorsky your home like it was mine? Or did you come here later? For work? For love? maybe you only planned on being here for a year or two and then going home, wherever home was for you. Or maybe you planned to emigrate? Leave the country and never return? I know people like that too. Oh, I'm sorry. It's cruel of me to ask all these questions when you don't even know your name. No matter. We'll think of a name for you. Maybe Dima or Maxim? Find me and we'll figure it out together.
Oh, I hate that. Okay. All right. Another D17. We can actually repair that one if we wanted to. Man, okay. I grab you. Okay. You and you. Okay. Things keep getting stranger. A neighbor told me about some toxic fog at the swamp. He noticed a weird glow in the abandoned building and wanted to check it out, but ran into an armed man inside, and everything got covered in green smoke. He started choking and fled. He keeps telling this to people over and over again, but it sounds too crazy. Yeah.
This is very interesting. Just before we wandered into this weird structure for our mission, we saw a shadow standing outside of it.
What's that glow on the second floor?
It's as if discovering this unknown artifact created a bridge between the two Pechorsks, causing the two to overlap. If nothing else, this is a brilliant meta-commentary on video games as a whole. In our world, we have very few ways of interacting with our environment. We are armed to the teeth while navigating a toxic fog, in order to get loot that we are going to trade in for money that we will use to buy more weapons. And in the alternate world, a world that is much closer to the one that you and I live in, getting a glimpse of that must be terrifying. I mentioned that I was unable to find a cassette tape in the construction zone in Bolotky Village, so here it is in its entirety.
Explorers! It has come to the attention of the United Nations Pechorsk Special Committee that many rumors are circulating as to the origins of the UNPSC, as well as the agency's legitimacy and motivations. This memo is intended to clarify the purpose of the UNPSC and put to rest any doubts about the legality of its activities and the good faith in which they are conducted. When the Pechorsk exclusion zone was established, In the aftermath of the asteroid strike known as the event, there was great controversy surrounding the political status of the exclusion zone. The Russian government, which had been first to send in its military and rescue workers, claimed that Pechorsk had become its sole responsibility. Meanwhile, NATO, which had also sent in troops soon after the event, argued for the global significance of the exclusion zone and demanded to oversee security and research activities in the region. A treaty was eventually brokered through the UN, creating the United Nations Pechorsk Special Committee, or UNPSC, to ensure that the security of the Pechorsk exclusion zone would be maintained and research carried out in the spirit of international cooperation. Any claims of exploitation of explorers by the UNPSC are patently false. Those explorers who remember a rich and prosperous world before the event may try to convince you otherwise, but they have not seen the global economic, political, and environmental changes that have occurred. The world outside has become harsher than it once was, both within and outside the radius. Thus, from the very beginning, it has been the UNPSC's mission to maintain justice and peace in and around the Pechorsk exclusion zone. This extends to the UNPSC's contracts with explorers within the zone, whose heroic efforts are invaluable to the research side of the UNPSC's mission. The UNPSC remains, as always, grateful for your excellent work in support of its research.
So to summarize, in order of most likely to least likely to be true. Number 1, the UNPSC is a governmental organization that consists of both NATO and Russia. Number 2, the world is a much harsher place now after the Pechorsk event. Number 3, we are absolutely not exploiting you. You can trust us.